Hello everyone, Lego Mega 96.1 here with another... Hey, alright, relax. Everyone relax, okay? Let me explain, okay? My apologies if I haven't uploaded anything in a while, okay? I'm sorry. A lot of things happened. I was away for a trip. I had technical difficulties with my laptop, but now it's fixed and everything's in good working order. Again, I apologize, and hopefully things will stay normal. Hopefully. But with that out of the way, let's get to a video. Remember in my review of Date with Destiny that I wasn't going to review anything from Teen Titans Go? I meant it. Which is why I'm going to be sticking to the original, Teen Titans. Now, as I stated before, I love the original Teen Titans, and I will continue watching the original Teen Titans till death do I part. Now, you're probably wondering, what episode am I going to be reviewing from Teen Titans? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I'm going to be reviewing one of the episodes from Season 1 called Nevermore. Yes, folks, you heard right. I'm going to be reviewing one of the first seasons of Teen Titans. One of the episodes, that is. And Nevermore, or in particular, not only touches Raven's origin, but is also a sneak preview of what is to come years later, primarily in the 5th season. But does this episode still hold up? Well, let's dive right into the episode and find out. This is my review of episode 6 of the first season, the Teen Titans episode, Nevermore. Our story begins in Jump City, where we see our Titans going up against evil, well, primarily one of their villains, Dr. Light. Okay, hold on. And I hate to borrow Tim Fausta's line from Home Free, but... two things. First of all, love the costume and I love the design of the character. Totally top notch. Second of all, Dr. Light? Really? That's not the name of a supervillain, that's the name of an electric company. But, to be fair, he does make multiple appearances in the series, believe it or not, and does crack a few light jokes every once in a while. And my guess is he makes multiple appearances in other DC animated hit series, as well as movies, but when I saw Teen Titans Go when he was brought back, it really botched the character big time. And I do mean botched with a capital B.
What's the matter? Afraid of the light?
Okay, we all know what's gonna happen. And my guess is I've probably seen this before. Or maybe she'll launch another sneak attack, or maybe launch one of her energy balls at her. Or, oh sweet God!
What's the matter? Afraid of the dark?
I am now, thanks to you.
Raven, stop!
Raven, of course, does snap out of it, leaving behind a scarred Dr. Light.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
Friends, let that be a lesson to you all. Do not piss off Raven, or else that could seriously happen to you. It could, trust me. So the next morning, Beast Boy cooks breakfast for the team, realizing it's tofu.
Thanks, Beast Boy.
Ah, so this is where the vegetarian thing comes from. Then Raven comes in getting some herbal tea. Beast Boy offers her breakfast, but she wants no part of it. Okay, again, I hate to borrow Tim Fausta's line, but... two things. First of all, Raven, stop doing that. You're gonna give me nightmares from that. And second of all, you do realize you have to clean that mess up, right? I'm just saying, because I don't want to aggravate you, but there are times where you gotta clean your own mess. Okay? I'm just saying. Robin thinks Beast Boy should apologize to Raven for what happened, but Beast Boy wants no part of it because
she still treats me like tofu eggs.
Doesn't understand
she's
Raven.
Never once. Then how are we supposed to deal with her? How can we even trust her? I mean,
She's our friend. What more do we need to know?
No? Robin does make a very good point. I mean, you're friends with Raven, right? And friends are important. Friendship is important. And remember, if you're ever in trouble, try contacting your friends, because they'll get you out of any situation. Because friendship is more important than anything in the world. It is. You gotta have friends. Nothing, again, nothing is more important than friendship. Beast Boy goes to Raven's room to apologize, but discovers she's not there. But luckily, Cyborg is there to help out. Yes. Well, Nazonia. So they enter Raven's room. Looks, oddly enough, looks like a combination of the Phantom of the
Raven?
Opera meets Batman
Sorry
the
about
Animated
the door.
Series. Come on, tell me that does not look like a comparison. I mean, if I see the Phantom's organ there next to Batman's computer, I would go insane. I mean, I would. I mean, would anyone love to see that animated special, like Batman going up against the Phantom of the Opera? I mean, that would be, he's so cool. In which, by I never saw Andrew Lloyd Webber's The Phantom of the Opera, so please don't judge. Okay? Please? I mean, I've seen clips, but I haven't seen the full show. Never. I'm just saying. I would love to, someday.
Ah! Is that a zit?
Another proud volunteer for Disney's Hellfire. So Beast Boy and Cyborg get sucked into the mirror, and I can't believe I just say that, so let's just go with it. As they wound up in outer space for some reason. Okay, seriously, when do mirrors have the ability to do that? I mean, if this is what's going on in the DC universe, I think Doctor Strange from the Marvel universe should find it and unlock its power. I mean, many possibilities are just endless with that freaking mirror alone. I mean, hell, if Doctor Strange has that kind of ability, what do you think that could happen? He could probably save the universe and the multiverse 1,000 times over. But that's just me. Beast Boy and Cyborg walk around to look around, see if they can find a way out of this mess until they come across little Raven chicklings. Trust me, they look cute now, but wait and see what they'll grow into. Or, should I say, turn into.
Zool, motherfucker! Zool!
Where is our Tuppence a bag? We've been waiting for them all day. Where's our Tuppence a bag?
They manage to fight off the killer Ravens, causing their path to crumble during their fight until they come across Raven, wearing a pink cloak for some reason. One question, why is Raven wearing a pink cloak for some reason?
'Cause it's my favorite color?
Okay, fair enough. They follow Raven through a forbidden door as we come across a flowery landscape.
How colorful.
Yeah, my words exactly. They go through yet another forbidden door as we come across Raven this time in a gray cloak.
Where were you? Shopping for robes?
Dude, seriously, Beast Boy? That's just rude.
He's gotta be kidding.
They see another forbidden door off in the distance, but all of a sudden, transporter wall appears inside Raven's mind. Ah! Actually, it's a maze. And the only way to get out is to go through it, just like you play with all maze games. Like, yeah, also, word of advice, do not play the scary maze game. Trust me, if you do, you'll get a scary reaction in the end. I mean, trust me, I played it once, I saw a scary face at the end, couldn't sleep through a whole week. I had to stay with my brother for some reason. And it ain't pretty. So while making her way through the maze, Raven laments at what she did to them and said to them in the past, which of course makes them forgive them 1,000 times over.
And also, for the 100th millionth time, we forgive you!
Can we change the freaking subject and move on, please? If I hear another apology from you, I'm gonna scream. They of course do make it to the end, but one of Quasimodo's guardians comes to life, and this causes Cyborg and Beast Boy to duke it out. But Raven appears again, but this time in a green cloak, taking down the Stone Guardian. Oh my god, I can't believe he did that! Everything's all caught up inside me! Someone take me back to Notre Dame to be repaired!
What is your deal? Make up your mind. Who are you?
I'm Raven.
What exactly are you playing at here, Raven? She's Raven, you're Raven, I'm Raven! And precisely how many other Ravens are there in this goddamn place anyway, huh? How many? I quit. No, review's over. I'm out. I'm done. Nope. I'm out. I'm done. I'm out. I'm done. I'm done! Okay, jokes aside, hey, what we see throughout Cyborg and Raven's journey are actually part of Raven's personality. They're actually called, and according to the Teen Titans wiki, and yes, there is a wiki, they're called emotoclones, or personality clones, as I like to call them. And each one, and according to the cloaks here, are actually representatives of Raven's personalities, like Pink being happy, Gray being timid, and Green brave. Yeah, if they're all them, then what makes me?
Dopey.
Oh, thank you. In fact, come to think of it, do you think Disney was inspired to make Disney Pixar's Inside Out? I mean, think about it. The personalities and the colors of the emotions inside someone's mind, CG animation, which was inspired from hand-drawn animation. I mean, this is what Disney created Disney Pixar's Inside Out. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, it's just a theory. And yes, spoilers ahead, I didn't see Disney Pixar's Inside Out. And no, I don't want to. Why? I'm not gonna go into details, so let's get back to the review. Beast Boy and Cyborg finally realize that they're not in Raven's homeworld, they're in Raven's mind. And the mirror that was found in her room was actually used for meditation. You know, Raven, not to be that guy, but you could leave a sign in your room that says, "Do not touch." But then again, that's me. And again, not to be that guy. Raven warns Beast Boy and Cyborg they need to leave, but before he could say, "Hey Beelzebub," we get the appearance of Raven's father, Trigon. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard right. We get the appearance, the first canon appearance of Trigon in Teen Titans. And yet, here's an interesting comic book fact for you. Trigon made his full canon appearance back in the New Teen Titans issue number 4, when he went up against the Justice League. Or should I say the Teen Titans going up against the Justice League. Pardon the goof. Oh, and I forgot to mention this for Dr. Light. Dr. Light made his full canon appearance in Justice League of America issue number 12. Yeah, I forgot to mention that in the reviews, in the video, so my apologies. And how do I know so much about Trigon? Well, apparently I saw the series from beginning to end, and it turns out it also dives deep into Raven's origin, primarily Raven's mother. Now, believe it or not, Raven's mother joined a cult that would bring a demon to Earth, as with all cults do. But instead, we get a handsome man, and believe it or not, both Raven's mother and a guy named Trigon actually had, love. Yeah, that. Yeah, but it turns out that Trigon is a demon. And Raven, believe it or not, is a half-demon. Half human, half demon. But that is kind of cool that we actually get some nods to Raven's origin. And when will Trigon appear? Well, he will appear in the 5th season of Teen Titans, primarily a 3-part episode called The End. And don't worry, I'll go over the arc when I do a video of my favorite Teen Titans episodes. But with every single fact out of the way, let's get back to the review. Oh, and I forgot to mention this for the appearance of Trigon. The design of him, it looked outstanding. I mean, the 4 yellow eyes, the red skin, and the long gray hair, that is a pretty awesome design. He looked like Satan's brothers, as if he joined a rock and roll band. But that is a pretty cool design. Now, I don't know who voiced Trigon in the first time he appeared, but I do know in the 3-part episode of The End, and Trigon is voiced by the principal in American Dad, Principal Lewis. Now, again, I don't know some of the actors' names, so again, I deeply, deeply apologize. Now, with all facts out of the way, let's get back to the review. And thus, the showdown between Raven's father begins. Raven realizes it's not enough to bring down her father, or so she calls upon her emotions, or hemotoclones, was to bring down her father, thus forming Raven the White.
You are going back where you belong.
Never.
I will be here to execute Order 66 and dominate the world.
After defeating her father, he turns into Little Red Raven Hood. Look, I know that's not the official title for the Red Raven, so the joke is there, so can I just have it, please? So after returning home, the Titans decide to have breakfast for dinner, and that marks the end of the episode. And that's my review on Teen Titans Nevermore. What are my thoughts? It's actually a pretty enjoyable episode, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the story is great, the characters are amazing, the action and the animation is really top-notch, and above all, we get the appearance of Trigon. And believe it or not, this episode in particular is really freaking good. And I'm not gonna lie, it is that good. And also, here's the interesting fact about the title. Does the name Nevermore sound familiar to you guys? Well, it should, because fans of Edgar Allan Poe can recognize a horror poem that he made called The Raven. And the Raven would often say, Nevermore, or as it says in the poem, quote, the Raven, Nevermore. And yes, there is a parody called The Oven, which is a Lego film, by the way, and I have seen it, and it's still that amazing. And the rest of the episode in particular is pretty good. It does have a really funny moments, but it also touches Raven's origin for a little bit. So, yeah, that's good. And that's it for this review, my friends. If you enjoyed this review, please feel free to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to my channel, and turn on the bell notifications so that way you can be notified if I upload a next video. And as always, this is LEGO Maker 96-1 signing off.